Hi everybody, welcome back to the studio, aka our home garage. Today I'm really excited because I just sold 2 items. Well, it's like more than 2, but I have 2 orders, of a new item that I listed not even 48 hours ago. So as you know, I have an Etsy coach and she has given us amazing tips to get sales really quickly. And I had a new product idea. So a lot of what Nick does, I can't do. He makes this fabulous, beautiful boho jewelry. If you haven't checked it out, go ahead and click the link in the description below to check out our Etsy shop. And I needed to find a way to help contribute to the shop with the skills that I have. So I did a bit of research. I found a product that I thought might do well, and I made a prototype, and I took some pictures while we were at our last permanent jewelry show, and I listed them the same day that I took the product fit photos. And they've already got 2 orders, so I'm really stoked about it. And a lot of that success I contribute to the tips from our Etsy coach. So I need to tweak the design just a little bit because I found that when we were doing the prototypes and I was taking the packaging off of them, they weren't perfect, and I want customers to be wowed by this product. So I'm going to make a little bit of a tweak to the design, and then I'm going to print out another prototype, and then if I like that, then I will go ahead and make the order, and you can watch me do all of that today. Hi everybody, I never remember to vlog at the market. I always get so busy. So I just wanted to run down of all the sales that we made today and what we did with our time while we were there. So I'd like to make the most of our time there because we've got 2 kids that I watch full time. So the 4 hours at the market is really like my time to be working on our business where I'm actually like able to make stuff. And the thing that I make is the permanent jewelry, and then I have a handful of other things that we do with the gold forge, and I do a little bit of sewing here and there, all kinds of stuff. But if I can't get to it at home, I bring it with me to the market. So today I did a whole bunch of Stanley mug nameplate blanks that we will be selling on our Etsy shop. I will link them below, but these are like DIY things. So if you have a Stanley mug, you can purchase one of these blanks that I make, and it sits right here at the top of the mug like this, and then you put your straw through. So a lot of people like to use these to differentiate their mugs from other people's. They're quite popular, so everyone's got one now, and you don't want to mix yours up. So the pumpkin has been really a popular design, and we have a few different colors in it. So I went in, I made those last night before the show. Today at the show, I actually, my husband and I took off the protective paper that goes on them when they go through the laser, and then I was able to take a bunch of pictures so that I could list them on Etsy. So we really like to make sure that we are using our time most efficiently as we can. And then today, sales were like pretty okay. So we're heading into the fall season, coming out of summer. Summer did pretty well for us. Last month we hit a big number that I didn't expect to hit. I'm not sure we were going to be doing that this fall because I'm going to be missing a day at the market. But we'll see, you just never know. So beginning of the month tends to be kind of slow for us, and not really sure why. Could be all sorts of reasons. Today we did pretty okay. Last Wednesday, we like barely made enough for it to be worth it for us, so we'll still continue to go, but things are slowing down just a little bit. And we did a necklace today, 2 necklaces actually. 2 necklaces and 1 bracelet, is that right? Yeah, 2 necklaces, 1 bracelet. One of those necklaces was for a male customer, which is awesome. I want to expand our male line. And then the necklace had a different necklace had a charm, and the bracelet had a charm. So all that sort of rounded out the day really well for us. And let's see what else. What else did we sell? Oh, sold a handful of sterling stud earrings. and we didn't sell any nameplates, but I got a lot of pictures taken, which I'm surprised actually takes about like 4 hours to get everything laid out. I have a whole bunch of different styles and different colors, so that's why it took so long, but I'm excited to get those up and listed. And I was actually able to do a bunch of listings on my phone. So now, before the kids come, I'm going to do some coaching. And I help my Etsy coach out with parts of her business. She's looking to scale, and I have a lot of experience in scaling multi-million-dollar companies just from my background in accounting and HR, so I help out with a couple of things here and there for her. Works out really nicely. So I'm about to go do that. Then the kids are going to come home and just finish out the day. Got my coffee. And I used to make stickers for a really long time. So this is an SVG file that I'm going to be editing, and I'm going to be editing it in Silhouette Studio just because that's what I know. I'd really love to get into Inkscape, but you know, that's just a whole other beast, like something else to learn that I don't have time for right now. So I'm just gonna stick with what I know. So that's why I'm using Silhouette, if anyone is wondering. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with those edits. Realizing you can't see anything that I did, but let me show you what I've been using or what I've been up to. So this is my design, and if you haven't ever worked with vectors, I really recommend a course that I took when I was trying to get really good at Procreate and wanted to create some patterns. I took a course on Skillshare. I'll definitely check that, share that with you in the link below. What course I took is super helpful. Even though I don't use it for patterns anymore, I learned a lot about vectors, and with my knowledge, I was able to tweak this to the what the issue was, fix my issue, and now let's print this and see if it actually fixed my issue. It's going to be so hard to tell, but when these get cut out, there were two score lines in here that made it so when I took off the paper on a really light colored piece, you could just see all the black mark in between, and I couldn't get that out. So what I did is I removed one of the lines. I'll try to show you a better picture. But I removed one of the lines so that didn't happen, and I'm hoping now that I've done that, we will get a much better result when I take off the page, or the little paper. So let's go ahead and get into these orders and print one. Hello, little one. What?
We have jello, cherry jello, and strawberry jello, and rainbow ones too.
You want to make some today?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. All right, awesome. Things are looking good. It is in my Glowforge app. Let me turn on my Glowforge. I opened up the garage door halfway just to get some ventilation in here, and because the sun hits it in such a way it gets so hot, and then it pauses and things. But the Glowforge hangs out over here, and it's warming up. I'm gonna put in, oh yeah, I need to check the orders on Etsy to see which one we're going to print out. So I've got 2 orders. One ordered just one. So I will test that to make sure everything goes well. And they chose the transparent orange, so I have my little acrylic sheet here. Okay. I don't know why I'm so excited, but I am.
Okay, now for the moment of truth. I had it score on the inside here, and then the second one I wanted to test, so I had just cut through this piece. I know if you don't know anything about SVGs and stuff, that means nothing to you, but I think that worked pretty well. So the thing about this is like it's so dirty, so I have to clean up before I take the design off. And I like to do this for the customer. I could just leave it like this and send it to them and they do it, but I feel like that's a lot of work for them. So I'm going to try to peel this off, pre-peel it if you will, and like clean it up and everything. This is looking really good. This is awesome. I'm going to keep the back taped because it just reduces the scratches, but at least when the customer opens it, they'll be able to see like, yep, this was the one that I ordered. It looks good. Still some residue in between that I will need to like figure out how to take off, but I think overall I'm really happy with that. It's a lot better than it was before in terms of like cleanliness. All right, hubby's got to go to work, so I will be bringing the kids out here to finish things up with me, and so the rest of this will probably have a voiceover or something because it's gonna get chaotic in here, but I'm gonna go ahead and print a couple more of these out and film that for you.